Glamorous tennis star Eugenie Bouchard is officially set to bring the curtain down on her on-court career at the age of just 31. Bouchard shot to fame after making the Wimbledon final in 2014, the first Canadian-born Canadian to do so. However, after struggling with form and injuries in recent years, the Canadian has confirmed she is set to retire, and on home turf no less. Bouchard will play in the National Bank Open in Montreal later this month before ending her career, Tennis Canada said Wednesday. The organization said Bouchard would be given a wild card into the tournament in her hometown. She got back to the quarterfinals in Australia in 2015, but her career was never the same after she slipped on a wet locker room floor at the U.S. Open later that year and suffered a concussion that forced her to withdraw before her fourth-round match. She sued the U.S. Tennis Association, and a jury found that the organization was 75% at fault and she was 25% to blame. Bouchard helped Canada win its lone Billie Jean King Cup title in 2023 but has mostly switched to pickleball, playing just one match on tour this season. She has a career singles record of 299 to 230. Bouchard burst onto the scene thanks to her 2014 final appearance at SW19, which she ultimately lost to Petra Kvitova. That year, she would also record her tournament best finishes at each of the Australian Open, semifinal, French Open, semifinal, and US Open, fourth round, at one point reaching number 5 in the world. However, she would never reach the same heights again, dropping away and proceeding to encounter more than her fair share of injury problems throughout her career. And as she plummeted down the world rankings, Bouchard began to pursue more high-profile endeavors away from the court. She made the top 10 of Forbes' world's highest-paid female athletes list in 2017 and 2018. However, in a 2024 interview with The Times, she opened up on the hate she received for her activity on social media, having been part of a number of sponsorship campaigns and attended her fair share of A-list events during her career. Back in the day, I could train 6 hours during the day before later posting on social media about being at the movies and I would get hate, she said. It was like, well, social media isn't an exact representation of my day. It's great that the world has changed over the past 10 years and now not only is it acceptable to do off-court things, it's actually encouraged. Back in the day, I felt like I was being shoved into a box, like you can't do anything besides tennis. I was like, tennis has given me opportunities to explore the fashion world, TV, and all these other things. Why would I say no? We're talking about my life in its entirety here.